Very nice looking figure. Oh. You done? You done? Oops. What's up with your ear? You need to put earwax in. No, you can lie back down. Good boy. Hello, welcome to Animates, another weekly video of AmiAmi figure pre-orders. This will be from the 6th of Jan to the 11th of Jan 2025. New year, new video, third video I suppose you could say of the year. We'll get on to the pre-orders pretty soon. My cat is apparently involved in this video. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, especially if you want to keep. If you like what I'm doing with these, obviously, figures, links for all these figures will be in the description down below. And there'll be a couple of adult figures which will be in towards the end. Those won't obviously be included in the links since they get brought up by YouTube's algorithm as adult content. So we'll get straight on into it. So starting, we've got, this isn't a figure, but I thought I'd mention this, Shin High School DxD famous line acrylic stand by Kadakawa, 2,090 yen, for a very iconic of rear skip Grimoire and artwork. Definitely worth watching, I think, really, mid-March 2025. Yeah, it's basically the anime that got me into Harem and Ecchi series, so I just thought I'd give this a mention. Okay, Canadis Angel Police, Ellie 1/7 by Good Smile Company, 23,800 yen, October 2025. So in like a police, very skimpy police outfit, very nice, like the twin tails. Colouring looks pretty simple base, pretty simple design overall. Very. Oh, she's got like wings, I guess. Okay. Oh, Angel Police. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so very nice looking figure, I think, pretty good. Price is probably about right. It's Good Smile Company, so it's going to be pretty much fine. I don't think there's going to be anything terrible with this sort of figure. Stockings are nice, the skirt's obviously very nice, and the overall pose and whatnot is pretty good as well. Then we got Fake Grand Order Lancer Tomomo Nome complete figure by Flair, 21,980 yen, October 2025. There's a certain YouTuber that I watch who does figure reviews as well, who is a massive Tomomo collector, so they'll definitely be pre-ordering this, I can tell. So this, let's have a look. Flair's obviously, they're not super well known. Overall, paint job looks pretty good. Some reasonable shading on the hair and the tail. There's a little bit of shading in the ears, not in the white fluffy bits. Bikini, there's a bit of shading in the blue, but that's about it really. So pretty basic in terms of the painting job, I would say. They've just gone for a clean sort of thing. That dessert looks very nice though, so that looks very well done, painted. So yeah, I think for the price, pretty good. Coming out in October. Yes, Articulated Base Series UBC 44 adult version. So if you've ever watched the Graboids movie, then you definitely know what this is entailing. If you watch certain other content, you'll definitely know what I'm on about. So yeah, you can use these for holding certain figures and doing certain restraint methods with these figures. So this one's the adult one, which just stands a bit bigger than a can of than a fizzy can, and then there's a larval form as well. So for 6,270 yen. Both of these are coming out in August. So this one's just got the one main sucker and then 4 tendrils. And obviously the adult one comes with like 5 tendrils and sort of 6 of these main sucker arms. Coming off, that's 9,000, and you can get them as a bundle for 12,540 yen. Potentially worth. The only sort of figures that I'm aware of that these will work with are the sort of snail shell 1/12 action figures. So these are quite posable, and obviously you can have their removable bits of clothing and whatnot as well. So yeah, it makes sense to recreate certain scenes from certain entertainment, should I say, that people I'm definitely pretty sure are familiar with. So yeah, definitely, and I think the succubus from Snail Shells was definitely a viable candidate to put into these onto these bases that we can say. So yeah, and back to the normal figures. Prisma Wing Date to Live Yoshino 1/7 by Prime One Studio, 32,570 yen. So very expensive. Prime One Studio, as everyone knows, they're super high end in terms of the pricing. So this is, nearly freeing quarter scale or binding quarter scale pricing. Paint job looks really nice. Hair looks really good. Minimal water effects though, from what I would expect from Prime One Studio. I would have thought there'd been a bit more on the effect parts. Her outfit looks really nicely done though. The folds and molding looks really good. So I think overall very nice looking figure, but I still don't think I'd pay 32,000 yen. I think a comparable manufacturer like Max Factory could do one for 25,000 yen or 22,000 yen. So that's probably what I would actually do, to be honest, is wait for another manufacturer. I'm pretty sure there's alternative ones that of figures of her already out anyways. Day Alive is quite a popular series. Pop-Up Parade VA11 L size by Good Smile for 7,920 yen. Not seen this anime, so not too familiar with this one. She looks pretty good, L size. So yeah, basic paint job though for 8,000 yen, standing at 24 centimeters in height, non-scale. So about a 1/7 ish, 1/7 to 1/6 in height. So not too bad. Then we've got freeing figures. There's pretty much a freeing figure every bloody week. At the time I got reincarnated as slime, Shizu bunny figure, quarter scale, for 36,300 yen, which I think's not too bad actually. The mask is obviously a very nice touch, as it's part of her character having the mask, which then Rimuru obviously adopts into his what he does. So yeah, and then as you can see, this is the entire lineup. So you got Shion Shuna. My Shion Shuna is on her way, so I should be getting her soon, hopefully in this month or next month. So they'll look at definitely subscribe for a video of a review of that coming up. But yeah, Shizu is definitely a character I'm very tempted to get. From what I'm aware of, Miura is still available for order, so I'm probably going to hold off from pre-ordering this one actually, and wait till what she's like in July when she gets released, which is only 6 months away. So yeah, I can definitely wait for that, and so hopefully she is still available and then gets a bit cheap in the aftermarket. Then we've got SG illustration Shion Alfine by Union Creative, 22,000 yen, March 2026. So you've got plenty of time. You got 14 months. So yeah, over a year. Very nice looking figure. Obviously, very, very sexily made. Definitely worth, I think, getting a hold of if you really like maids in your collection, and that's what the sort of you're going for. Definitely worth getting a hold of. I love the fact she's not in the care, showing her lower half. Yep, very sexy looking figure. Not cast off, which is fine though. She's just very seductive and very alluring. Very nice looking figure. I think the hair shading looks really good, especially for 22,000 yen. What scale though? 1/6. That's really good. So 28 centimeters in height. So yeah, definitely 1/6 is definitely worth that 22,000 yen. I think Union Creators is a really good brand for these more sexy figures that you can get. Fate Grand Order Lancer Kyohime 1/7 by Fat Company for 18,800 yen. So the September 2025. Let's have a look. Sees blues shading looks very nice. Semi-translucent on the lower part of the skirt. Bit annoying, I guess, depending on your preference. Rest of the outfit, I like the yellows, like the whites, very nicely done. The weapon is very nicely done as well. The metallics look really good. Yeah, everything, the blacks, there's some shading in the black as well on the back ribbon. Yeah, very good looking figure actually, I think, for a Grand Order figure, and it looks like they've gone for semi-translucent hair in the as well. So I think it's the same, basically same plastic that they're using on this blue. I know it is a slightly different plastic on this fire effect in the weapon. A very good looking figure though, I think, and 18,000 yen is pretty good price. But I think Fate Grand Order, I don't know if their figures actually dump in price afterwards. She's probably not the most popular character from the Fate series, so I think they might bin, so maybe hold off on this one, to be honest. You might have to do a bit more research in that. Might have to do a video review covering the Fate series, you know, releases and sort of how they've performed. Might be a good series to start up. Hitzuma Elf illustration by Sue, another color version, 1/7. It's the deluxe one by Hobby Sakura for 20,270 yen. So this is a very seductive elf mama, I guess you could say. Yeah, very good, or MILF, I guess you would probably be the other alternative. Very good looking, very thick, very seductive looking figure. Very nice. She looks pretty, you know, relatively a little bit tanned here. Yeah, very nice. This one comes with a Gengar Wall Scroll if you want to pay the extra price. If you just want the figure, just over 18,000 yen. Apart from that, identical between the two. So just 2,000 yen for a Wall Scroll if you want that. And then if you want the original version, then here's her in a white outfit with the, yep, very nice looking figure. And she doesn't look as tanned in terms of her skin tone. The skin tone's obviously a lot more tanned in the another color version. So it depends on your preference. If you prefer tanned girls, then get the elf, the elf on another color version, same price between them. Very good looking figures, and Hobby Sakura do a pretty good job with these figures as well. Non-cast offable, so it's just as it is in the photos here. Very good looking figure. It's definitely worth getting hold of. Then we got a pop-up parade, Boka, Magica, the movie Rebellion, by Good Smile, 4,220 yen. So it's just a bog standard Madoka figure. Yeah, looks nice, pop-up parade quality, so it's going to be a very clean paint job. It's perfectly fine if you're just starting out, or you do like magical girls, which she's basically one of the original magical girls, I guess you could say. I've not seen the series, but I know a lot of people really like Magica as well. So yeah, I can definitely see why people definitely will probably be collecting this one. Although I prefer to get a scale figure, although her scale figures are extremely expensive. Desktop Girls Series Winter Ringo, another color, 1/8 by Reverse Studio for 7,540 yen. So just a very elegant, very nice looking figure. Like the pose, like the backdrop. It's just an acrylic stand, so it's pretty cheap. Probably 10p or whatnot. Tight shading looks really good. Her hair shading looks really good. I like the face. And she's, just bowing kind of, I guess, with the skirt lift there, sort of thing. So she's greeting someone probably. Yeah, very nice looking figure, bowing forward. Yeah, not anything stupidly over sexualized, but still very good, I think, overall. Not too sure. I think I've covered Desktop Girls series before, where they've done, I think they're following basically the 4 seasons, so we'll have to keep an eye out if they're doing more of them in the future. Then we've got Goddess of Victory Nikkei Quincy, 1/6 by GNF Toys, 37,730 yen. And that is expensive for a 1/6. October 2025. She looks really good. I like the outfit. Obviously, I love the chest area, obviously. So it looks like she's broken out of some sort of prison. She's obviously got shackles, handcuffs on, and her weapons are her handcuffs as well. Although I don't think there's anything that would restrain those weapons. Those torpedoes of mass destruction. Face looks really nice. I love the concept as well. I don't play the game, but this artwork looks really good. I'd really like this hair as well, the ponytail. Very good looking figure. I don't think I'd pay 40,000 yen really for this. It's not as if she's overly extravagant or anything like that. It's just main figure. She stands at 30 centimeters in height, so she's quite a tall figure, but that base is quite thick. I would wait for this one, to be honest, after release in October, before I even purchase, especially from a brand new manufacturer I've not even heard of before. So we don't know what the final quality is going to be like. Arcanite AmiAmi Solo Around the World version, 1/7 by Good Smart Art Shanghai, 27,000 yen, February 2026. Good Smart Art Shanghai do a good job as well. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be very close to these prototypes, and these prototypes photos look amazing. Loving this case that she's sat in, sort of violin case that she's in. It's very nice. Loving the shading on her outfit is like spot on. The blues are so good. I don't even play Arc Knights, and I kind of really want this figure just because it's so pretty. It's such a nice looking figure. Oh my god, yeah, it's such a good looking figure, and you can pose her up. Yeah, so she's going to be posed up like that anyway. That's the only downside. She's going to take up a lot of space. Stands at 25 centimeters in height with stand. So, and then or you could have it down 20 centimeters in height. Then, so that's the lid. Approximately 17 centimeters in width and about 30 centimeters in length. So that is quite a long figure actually. So that's going to take up a lot of your shelf space. Very good looking figure. I think definitely, even if you just treat it as an OC, then it's a very pretty figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. Sophia Shearing tube top version illustration by Nadar Takame, 1/6 by Ascendia for 17,390 yen, November 2025. Very good looking figure. Obviously, barely keeping her torpedo melons in. Yeah, I like this figure a lot, and I think it's a very good price as well for 1/6. Very sexy Sophia Shearing figure. As soon as I saw this from One Hobby Festival last year, the winter one, I was like, yep, definitely got to pre-order this one. There's two versions. You can spend a bit more and get an additional faceplate. So alternative faceplate and a shikishi as well. For 19,000 yen. This is the one I've pre-ordered, so this is an additional figure I've pre-ordered this year. Pardon me, November 2025. Yeah, and obviously this is the smiley one. I like both faceplates, but I probably will have her with the smiley face, to be honest. Very good looking figure. Love all the curves. The body sculpting is amazing. Yeah, and obviously people are going to buy her for two particular reasons. Elaine Cheshire, Kate Sith Crooner, 1/7 by Good Smart Shanghai, another Good Smart Shanghai figure, 26,200 yen. Very similar to the Arc Knights one covered a little bit ago. Very sexy, very nice looking figure, just extremely beautiful. I love the sort of paws aesthetic that she's got going on from the scarf that she has. Overall figure is really nice. I still think I prefer the instrument case from the Arc Knights one. And this one's actually even more expensive for 1/7. So I probably get the Arc Knights one for 22,000 yen. I'm pretty sure it's 22,000 yen. Yeah, so it's 27,000 yen. So it's actually the same price. So yeah, basically the same price. Get whatever one you prefer. They're very good looking figures. Very nice looking. I love this dress design as well that she's got. Extremely nice looking figures. Good Smart Shanghai are knocking it out of the park this now. January 2026 as well, so that's a year away. Precious Gem series, Full Metal Alchemist Greed, with light up base, 22,000 yen, June 2025. So, Greed from Full Metal Alchemist, probably my third favorite character from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. From Full Metal Alchemist the series, but obviously I prefer the Brotherhood one compared to the original. He looks really good with the red light base. It just accents him perfectly with the way they've sculpted him here, him doing his transformation. And the way he's hardening himself. Yeah, very good looking figure. Like this a lot. June 2025. Too soon for me to pre-order. I've got too much coming out in June. But I think this one will sell very well. So if you're really into Full Metal Alchemist, or you're just a true diehard anime fan, definitely get this one. I think Mega House are doing very good, and the Gem series are pretty good anyways from Mega House. Now we get into Lucria Gakuren Idol Master, Kotome Fujitsu. Anyways, 1/7 by Mega House, 27,500 yen, July 2025. She looks fine, very colourful. Yellows there's some shading there. Blues, decent amount of shading. Yep. The base looks pretty good. The support rod's a bit of a letdown, but I can understand with the pose that she's got. They have to have this support rod, or you can have it without. Suppose you're going to have leaning over time though, unfortunately, especially with her being lifted forward as well from the base. So she's going to be definitely front heavy, just from the posing, and you can tell that from the photos. Good looking figure. If you're a massive Idol Master collector, then you can get this one. I think definitely worth getting a hold of. Then we go into Korea Persona 5 Royal Joker Showtime Edition by Mega House, 24,200 yen, June 2025. So very nice looking figure of Joker. Obviously with the mask on or off. I definitely can see why people will be definitely wanting to get this figure. I've not played Persona 5, so definitely put in the comments if I should play it. I should play JRPGs a lot more. It's something I really do want to get into. It's just I know there's such a time sink. It's the problem. But yeah, it looks really good here. Very good looking figure. Yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of. I think this one is. Wondering Which: The Journey of Elaine, 1/6, by Spiritel for 26,400 yen. August 2025. Yeah, she looks very nice. I like the hat as well. I like the sort of, you know, shirt coming off. So it's kind of like the changing clothes series that we've got for like Shion and a couple of other characters where they're sort of getting embarrassed, but she's obviously not embarrassed in this position she's in. Yeah, very nice looking figure. I've not seen the series, The Wondering Which. I probably should. But yeah, the hair shading looks spot on. Sculpting looks really good, and I think it looks like, yep, she comes with some books, and the backpack or the satchel is very nicely painted. Extremely good looking figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of. I think now we're into the adult section. Yep, so into the adult section now. So these will not be included. The links for these will not be included, obviously. Again, please comment, like, and subscribe, as I will be covering a lot more NSFW figures in the future, and setting up a probably Patreon, so then those can be uncensored up on Patreon, rather than having to do sort of very censored versions on YouTube. So we've got Nekapara Shigure Mindaku quarter scale by Binding, 44,000 yen, June 2025. So they finally got round to doing some more of the Nekapara girls. So yep, she looks pretty fine. Definitely fine binding figure. I understand the boot design, that's fine. And obviously, yep, she's very petite looking figure, and obviously it looks like we'll be getting this other accomplice in the probably next week or something, most likely. I'm probably not going to get these, but I know the Nekapara other binding like coconut and chocolate and vanilla are quite expensive in the aftermarket, so if you are planning to get them, I would pre-order them. So that's 44,000 yen. Then we've got this one, Mibojin no Yukinoi. This I need to look at the source material for, because this is wow, definitely a wow figure. Yeah, let's have a look at the source material. Yes, yeah, I did look for it earlier. Yes, very nice looking art, particular storyline that will be going on here. If you are into, definitely, I'm very tempted to get this one, but this is August 2025. Core scale, 49,500 yen. She is very nice looking figure, extremely sexy. I love this a lot. The fact she's lying down, you know, embarrassed on the bed, fully cast offable. So good looking figure. If you don't want to spend 50,000 yen, you can get a 1/6 version for 28,000 yen. So I think they're both by Pure. Yep. Probably most people will probably buy this one rather than get the core scale. Depends on how hardcore you're into the story. But yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. Definitely. Sorry, Simon. Not for you. This is my milk, not your milk. Yeah. Definitely really good looking figure. I like this a lot. Definitely up my alley in terms of for what I would want in my collection personally. Definitely up my alley, up my personal taste. I really like this a lot. Yeah, very good looking figure. Very tempted to pre-order this one to do a review for you on my channel. Comment below if you think I should take the plunge and pre-order this to get in for you guys. August, I probably would see that in probably December, most likely. No, sorry, October. Yep, November, I probably would see that. Most likely I'll get that in. when it comes over by surface parcel. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe. But that does it for this. Not too many figures. A bit of everything, really. You got some really nice looking figures. Obviously, you got your normal Fring quarter scale from of Shizu, very good looking figure. And I do want to collect the reincarnated as a slime girl, the entire lineup at some point. Yeah, we've got a bit of everything, and obviously we've got very nice looking figure. Oh, my alley. I don't know if this is inclined as well, to be honest. It comes with a wall scroll, comes with a quick stand, and then yeah, she's just on a picture frame. You can have her without the base if you don't want her on the base. Can that be inclined? Pillar, alternative body parts, yeah, cream parts, which are cream parts for a reason, yeah. Oh, such a good looking figure. Definitely, yeah. So yeah, that does it for this video. From me and from my cat as well. Just resting here in front of all my girls. Definitely, sorry. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall catch you in another video. Thanks. Bye.